Mr. Smith, do you have any regrets about the way your prosecutions of the president were handled? What do you plan to tell the committee today, sir? Mr. Smith, do you prefer a public setting for this hearing?
So that's the former special counsel Jack Smith not answering questions from Bill Maloogian. Smith was on the Hill testifying behind closed doors about his prosecution of President Trump, saying this in his opening statement. I made my decisions in the investigation without regard to President Trump's political association, activities, beliefs, or candidacy in the 2024 presidential election. We took actions based on what the facts and the law required, end quote. Chairman of the Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan, with me now. And, sir, good morning to you.
Morning.
We do know this. There are 8 Republican senators that Smith secretly obtained phone records during his election interference probe. He has defended that in so many ways. What I'm seeing, sir, 8 hours of testimony. After 8 hours, can you say today whether or not there will be legal action against Jack Smith?
Well, I don't want to get into that, and I can't get into the details of the conversation, but it was 8 hours. He did not take the 5th like some of his deputies did. You know, we've deposed 3 of his deputies. We got more coming in. And one of them took the 5th 70-some times. We've actually referred that individual, because we think he was obstructing our investigation. We referred him to the Justice Department. But nothing yesterday changed my overall belief that this was driven by politics. The timing of things, certain motions and different things that were made. And again, I can't get into the specific answers until that transcript goes public. But as regards to the toll records, which you talked about, it wasn't just 8 senators. I mean, he went after the Speaker of the House after Kevin McCarthy became Speaker. So he waited until 2023, a week and a half after Kevin McCarthy becomes the top Republican in our government. He goes to AT&T and says, give me his phone records from 2 years prior, from Election Day 2020 until January 7th, 2021. I want 2 months of the Speaker of the House. I want to know who he called, who called him, when it happened, how long it lasted, and where he was located when he made that call. Of this, the guy second in line to the president. And you can pattern an individual's life. So we got into some of those things because I talked about that before. But we'll see. Let me ask you this then.
Well. We're trying to follow all of it. I want to get to healthcare in a moment here, so give me a moment to get in there.
Sure.
What should we expect next with regard to Jack Smith?
Well, we sent out requests for interviews with 4 other people who worked on his special counsel investigation. One of the guys was the individual who actually signed the subpoena to get my phone. They got my phone records for 2.5 years. So we're going to get those people in, and we may look to have a public hearing where we bring Mr. Smith in front of the committee. But we're going to just keep moving through that. We've already passed legislation which says going forward, these gag orders that were put on the judge. So not only did they get, as an example, Kevin McCarthy's phone records, they told the judge, can you tell AT&T not to tell the customer, not to tell Mr. McCarthy? And they did that for all of us. So you didn't know that it was going on. So we passed legislation that helped remedies that situation for all Americans, not just for members of Congress.
All right. From what I'm reading, he was a pretty tight performer there yesterday, but you were there. Quickly now, these taxpayer subsidies, they're going to end at the end of the month. For how long and for good, it appears that way. Are Republicans prepared to tackle this now?
No, we're prepared to tackle health care, and if that's part of it, that's one thing. But remember what they told us about Obamacare. Like your plan, keep your plan. Like your doctor, keep your doctor. Premiums will go down. They were 0 for 3. And now they want us just to extend a subsidy to insurance companies for Obamacare? That makes no sense without the proper reforms with choice and competition components that will actually bring down costs for all families. So you put that package together where you get real choice, real competition, premiums come down for all Americans, and then you actually address the subsidy issues, that's a package that can work. But not by itself. That makes absolutely no sense. Subsidies increase prices. Choice and competition bring down prices. That is economics 101.
I understand your argument. I get
it.
it. Can you do that in the month of January? Or is that going to take a full year? Yes or no?
I hope we can do it in the month of January. That would be my preference. I wish we could have got it done now. I mean, before we went home for Christmas, for the Christmas holidays. But we'll have to see.
All right, sir. To be continued. Jim Jordan, thank you for your time.
You bet, Bill. Thank you.
Right. Dana.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.